Hey Soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are taking a look at who you're becoming now, and then we'll be also taking a look at who you'll be becoming in your future. And to do this reading we will be picking 3 piles together. So I really see this reading as important because not only are we focusing on who you're developing into now, but we get to take a good look at who you'll finally, although there is no really finally, but like who you're going to be forming into in your future. Who will you become in your future? So these are the 2 aspects that we're looking at in today's reading. For pile number 1, you have the black egg. For pile number 2, you have the golden egg. And for pile number 3, you have the hummingbird. Very, very cool choices. All right, so these are your cards. If you prefer to pick with your crystals, let me introduce them to you. For pile number 1, your crystal is the beautiful rainbow aura quartz. And this is what your crystal looks like. For pile number 2, you have the Carborundum. And this is what your crystal looks like. I always make this mistake. I always call it the Carborundum when it's in fact Carborundum. That's how it's pronounced properly. Carborundum. And for pile number 3, you have the beautiful amethyst cluster. And this is what your crystal looks like. So, take a look at which one of these 3 piles or 3 crystals you're the most drawn to, and this or these will be your piles for today's reading. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, as I always say, or maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It is your guiding light to what readings or what messages are meant to reach you right now. And you know, they could either draw you to just your intuition, could either draw you to just one pile, and you know that is your pile, that's the one. You could feel today that you're drawn to several, maybe even all. There's no too little or too much. It is all dependent upon how you feel towards the cards. And once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your readings. In a moment, I'm about to assign different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video, take as much time as you need, and once you're ready, I'll meet you in your reading. But if you're here because you prefer to pick with your zodiac signs, then this next section is specifically for you. The way I like to do this is that I shuffle your zodiac signs around very well, and then we pull out 4 zodiac signs for each pile. So let's draw the first 4 and see what zodiac signs we have for today. Are these 4? Yes. So for pile number 1, we have Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, and Aquarius. For pile number 2, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have the signs Taurus, Aries. Maybe I should just create space here. There we go. That's much better. So you have the signs Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, and Gemini. As for pile number 3, the signs are, of course, Aries, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs associated with each pile. Please feel free to use your sun, moon, and rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3, but if you're going for 1, then I would, in that case, highly recommend you check out your rising sign. It does deal with your outside world, outer world, I mean, and so you'll find that it is the sign that will resonate with you the most. But how can you resist not picking with your sun sign, right? So it's truly up to you and how you feel about it today, which sign or signs you want to go by. But once you're ready, please head down to the description box, click on your timestamps, and I will see you in your reading. Today is a very special one. As you know, we're taking a good look at who you're becoming now and who you're becoming in your future. If this is a topic that you're curious about and want to get to know more details about, then in that case, I highly recommend you definitely check the 3 out. Maybe you're lucky and they're all in the same pile, right? It happens a lot of the times. Maybe they're dispersed into 2 or 3. In all cases, please, I'll give you a few minutes to take a look at everything. And once you're ready, I'll see you in your readings. Sorry, there. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful rainbow aura quartz as well as the black egg card. Very special card. And this is true. If you read in the guidebook, it's a very special card. It's a spiritual, unique card. And if you were drawn to your pile using your zodiac signs, then the signs for this pile are Pisces, Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome to your reading, guys. Today we're taking a look at what, or rather who you're becoming now and who you're becoming in your future. So to do this reading, we'll be dividing it into 2. The first part, we'll be taking a look at your present, who you're becoming right now, and then we'll be taking a look at who you will be becoming, who will you become in the future. Okay, so these are your oracle cards. Oh, looks like it's this one for this reading. And if these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. Do note that they are present in your reading because their energies match the energies of the cards and the reading itself. Okay, so these are your cards. Let's now shuffle your tarot cards and place 6 cards for each part of your reading. Right, so who are you becoming now, my dear pile number 1? And who are you becoming in your future? Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right. So we have our cards ready. Let's keep the future part at the bottom and take a look at the now. So who are you becoming now, my dear pile number 1? You have the Amethyst card, the Older, you have the Storyteller with viewpoints, control, you also have All is Connected, lovely, and I have a pretty strong idea with that for you. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Stranger in this deck is the Knight. So you have the Knight of Cups. Look at the eyes here. You have the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lover's card, the Three of Pentacles. That's really cool, this Three of Pentacles. And you have the Six of Swords. This Six of Swords is pretty interesting. All right, we'll get to it in a moment. But let me first connect the ideas together. I see that you're gonna go through different transformations in your life. And that's probably why you were drawn to a reading like that, of who you're becoming now and who you're becoming in the future. Because right now you are at what is it called? On a threshold of being reborn with the black egg. And this is a major transformation because it is a spiritual card. And I do see that you are transforming in such a huge way. You can expect to transform in such a huge way that unless you saw it happening or other people saw it happening, it would, with the storyteller, it would really be something that you would only see in movies or in novels that you read or in past great historical figures. So yeah, you can really see with the Knight of Cups that you are transforming into someone these days more of what you have in mind. Do you know, you're now becoming more and more identified to who you really are on the inside, how you envisioned yourself to be. And this is why I was really surprised here. So it's like, my dear pile number one, it's like a long time ago, you had a vision for yourself. You wanted to see yourself in a certain light. Your character, the way you look, the way you feel, the way you behave, what you're doing in life, you had a certain image. And I believe here the Three of Pentacles is not talking about you working with others to achieve that for yourself, although perhaps it is. Maybe at many other points you did work with others to achieve that, to reach that point. It's like you've worked with your personal trainers, your therapists, your doctors. That definitely could be part of it. You may have worked with a lot of people, but most importantly, with all connected, I feel you've been connecting greatly to your higher self and your guides. It's more of a spiritual element, especially with the shadows here. It's kind of like your guides were sending you signs here and there, you know, like kind of shifting your direction towards something. You know, they might send your way an advert of a great therapist, or they might send a friend talking to you about an amazing coach, personal coach in the gym that is really good, or that doctor, or this person, a business coach or whatever. Or like making a video come on your feed and you change different aspects about your diet or nutrition, things like that. You can see your guides are like giving you these signs, showing it to you clearly. And you have greatly transformed over, I heard in my mind, over the years. And you are now closing a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. An old version of yourself. It's like you've been developing and developing and developing, and you are becoming so close, if not the perfect image of what you had in mind. A cycle is closing and you are on like the threshold. That's what I felt from the very beginning. You're on a threshold, my dear pile number one, to achieving this image fully, and transitioning to the other side. You are becoming that new image that you loved with the Lover's card. It is an image that you once had in your mind, thinking, oh, if I can just look like that, or be this person, or talk like that, or walk like that, or be that character. Or you just had a clear image of who you wanted to become, and as you can see, you're definitely transitioning into that these days. Let's now take a closer look at your cards on what to expect in regards to how what are these aspects that you're transitioning into? What are these dreams? Yeah. First thing I'm seeing as a huge change and who you're becoming. I see you are, I see. This probably means that you're gonna really be seen, you know? Someone who enters a room and all eyes are definitely on you, and you're definitely heard. Why do I say heard? Because as I was trying to say now, I see your throat chakra opening up, because there are different cards that point out to that. Here, the black egg, as the guidebook explains, is all about the truth, speaking your truth. And the older, in Welsh beliefs, they believe that when you see a raven on an older tree, then you befriend them, then they will teach you the gift of new language and prophecy, I believe. New language and prophecy. So, to me, this is saying that the prophecy, or this is saying, first and foremost, that you're becoming more comfortable of showing up as who you are. It's like I said, you're outside, as it's matching with your inside. You're free now. Something was holding you back from speaking your truth, from presenting yourself the way you want to. And you have the confidence now to speak your truth, say what you want, to present yourself in a very poised way, might I add, because we're talking about languages also, and being comfortable being who you are. So I remember the mantis in the guidebook was about inner guidance. Yeah, I think the guidebook was saying, when you see a mantis, it's a sign of inner guidance. Let me check. Symbol of inner self. Again, it's matching exactly. So yeah, from the very beginning, we noticed that who you are on the inside is now free to roam, free to go. And everyone can only become the best version of themselves. And this is why it's always freeing and liberating to be who we are and not someone else. And when we are truly who we are, that's why it's called true authentic self. We become this new flavor in this world that nobody has seen. And from a healed light perspective, not from a shadow perspective, from the light perspective, it becomes its own unique beauty that is very attractive to the eye to see. So I'm seeing that you have become this unique, beautiful person that nobody else can be. Operating from the light, everyone is staring at you. And I did notice with I see, when I couldn't put my words together. I see. I think people will be watching you in awe. They love your character and who you're becoming and how you look, because of that unique way that they haven't seen before. So we can greatly see a transition here. There's something really interesting. The hair is catching my eyes. There's something about your hair. Also, when it comes to who you're becoming, it's just standing out to me. There's something about how your hair is going to look so beautiful. And with all connected, I think this is not just the hair. I think there is an aspect of you looking very attractive, very appealing to the eye. I see. You're becoming, there's the art here. You're becoming more beautiful or more handsome. Yeah, your appearance is becoming very attractive. So that is something that is not transitioning, but something that is forming as we're speaking, or happening to you as you're watching this reading. You're becoming more attractive by the day. But I do see something very interesting with the bat. You know, bats, they are nocturnal. They don't see, they navigate in the night. They don't see, they use ultrasonic waves to navigate. I see a lot of night and darkness and egg. There is so much more that's going to happen in your transition that you're meant to see in due time. I think this reading is not going to reveal everything, but do note that there is definitely more to come when it comes to your now. Expect more these days in the now to happen. It is all based on you figuring out something. With the listening to the ultrasonic waves, I see you have, remember, inner guidance, your inner self. Listen to your inner guidance these days about the things that you want to change in your life, the things that you want to do, these voices that you're getting, these ideas that you're getting are there because they're not just going to give you results in only directly in the things you think. They're going to give you more things. They're going to change your life in so many ways in the direction that you want. Why am I saying that? Because you have the card, all is connected. Remember these words, my dear pal number one. The little things that you change these days are going to have an outstanding effect in your life, especially in the things that you want to see changed or happening to yourself and how you're growing, because it's all connected. Like, for example, if you want to organize your office, then it's going to affect not just your cleanliness, but it will have a huge effect in you being more productive. If you take your vitamins, it won't only make you healthier, it might affect your hair. If you start your new project, you might be meeting the people that you want to meet, and so on. These are like quick ideas that I'm getting, but your reading is telling you continue to get your guidance. Listen to that guidance. It's here for a reason. You are on the verge of making a huge transformation in your life. This reading is coming at a time when you are just about to see some crazy transformations that you will love just the way you've envisioned yourself. And so the guidance that you've been getting on the things that you want to continue to do, please continue to do that, because not only are they getting you closer to what you want, but they will have a huge effect on the other places that you're not expecting. Okay, so my dear pal number one, this is what I see going on these days. Like I said, there's more that you're supposed to see in due time. These days, like maybe even before the end of the year, you'll be making crazy changes you won't even imagine. So yeah, look out for all the guidance you are getting these days. They are important, especially the ones that you within you feel like you need to do. Right, so let me clear the table and take a look. I'll keep these right here and take a look next at who you're becoming in your future. All right, so my dear pile number one, you have candles. These feel so surreal. You have, I right away feel enlightened. You have hops. The vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. The gift, wow. You have the Six of Pentacles. Look at that arm from the other side, gifting you. Wow. Life is going to be giving you generously, more than you can imagine. I believe it's like you've connected with one of the enlightened laws, like maybe you've understood a law so much. You are a spiritual person after all. That's the gift. You've understood one of the laws of the universe so well that you are so in tune and connected. And as a consequence, you're getting really generously in your life. You have the Devil card. You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Seven of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 here. The Eight of Pentacles. Now, let's leave it where it was. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. Look, with the Seven of Pentacles, your wildest dreams in this lifetime are coming true. And your wildest dreams, not just in terms of what you want in life, and also who you want to become, your wildest dreams are coming true. Not only that, with the Eight of Pentacles, you'll master the things that you want and need to be and become in this lifetime. So let's say you're like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be that type of character, I want to have this type of style, I want to look like that. Whatever this is, it looks like you're going to master becoming, being able to do and become who you want to be. Now, that's really interesting what we see up there. I just want to take a minute. Oh, that's the Seven of Cups and that's the Seven of Pentacles. Right. Actually, I think I understand why you have the Devil and the Five of Wands. I think as you master this law through enlightenment, so many changes are happening to you so quickly. You're going to grow in and transform with all of these butterflies in such a grand way. With the Clown, you're almost unrecognizable. And I don't know to what extent you're going to grow, because you have the hops, and you know the hops, they like grow really fast and nothing stands in their way. No wall, no building, nothing. They're just like, nothing can stop. They grow and they grow and they grow. So that's the crazy growth I see. And I see that you're going to grow so much that at some point you may be intimidating to others, or maybe you're going to grow to such an extent it's not even going to be others anymore, especially with the Devil card here. You might have like organizations have their eyes on you or something. You're going to grow to a crazy way, in such a crazy way you have no idea. Pile number 1. Exponentially, where in its smallest scale, it's like people around you are super intimidated and jealous, comparing themselves to you and like burning. Do you see? On a big scale, you might be growing in such a way where you have people in power being absolutely intimidated by you. But they, as always here, do you see with the hops, they can't do anything. You're untouchable, genuinely untouchable, because nothing stands in the way of the hops. They just keep growing. You can't beat them. You can't beat them. You can't beat them. So yeah, I think they will try, but they will soon be giving up, because you've mastered this law and it's really working in your favor. I do see that some of you with the gift will be a gift to the world or the community around you. You will be doing great things, and maybe this is why you have people trying to stop you here, not liking what you're doing, but you will continue on. You will continue on, and you will be getting a lot of assistance and grounding from your guides who are always there. They've been present in your reading in the first part, and they will continue to be present in the second part of your transformation. So this is, of course, going this big second level up with the Seven of Pentacles is going to require some patience and growth. You will be growing in so many ways, especially spiritually, to understand and master something like that. Maybe this is talking about how your business is growing and how you are growing. So you're undergoing another major transformation. This time it's on a bigger scale. Once you finish that one that you are going through these days, the next one is going to be a huge one, and it will really blow your mind in a way you've never imagined, because who you wanted to become is already happening these days for you. What you've envisioned for yourself is already happening as we're speaking these days for you. But this new transformation is far beyond your wildest dreams. I don't think even you will realize how being enlightened like that and mastering your inner self and your inner truth this way, what type of journey it's taking you towards, and what type of potential you even have, or anyone can have. And so perhaps that's why we're seeing you navigating in the night, and there's more surprises, because you've taken a path without knowing that is helping you grow exponentially, and is showing you things far beyond your human limited mind of what it means to transform. So moving on from that phase, you will start to see many changes about yourself. That explains the first part of your reading, where I told you there's more navigation, there's more you can't see now. You're on a journey that you don't even see or realize where it's taking you. One cycle has ended, and you're moving to a very, very lucky, fortunate one. In that journey, there are so many transformations, and who you're becoming, it's far beyond the idea of, oh, nobody's recognizing you anymore. This is even you not believing that there is potential to that extent. You have no idea the type of power and perseverance and change within yourself and change within your world, and the change that you will be as a gift to the world. And my dear pile number one, this was such an awesome reading. It's really awe-striking to me, so mind-blowing. And it's truly an honor to have connected with you one day. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavor. May you always be enlightened and enlighten the world with your beautiful energy. Thank you for being you. This was your reading, and if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload, and please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. I was very passionate about this e-cookbook. I wanted to help you guys so much with it, and to bring out this idea, I did work with a nutritionist that I really love and believe in. And by the way, if you're vegan, there is a vegan version. If not, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from for the rest of your life that are cooked in a matter of minutes. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find the link to this ebook down in the description box. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I know I'm very thankful for spending my time with you. I hope one day when you reach enlightenment, you would send me an email and give me tips. I would highly honor it and appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know you're a kind soul. You'll be a gift to the world. Love you guys very much, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to the beautiful Carborundum, then this is your reading as well as the golden card. But if you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, your signs are Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, and Aries. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your zodiac signs, as I always say, please don't worry about them. Do note that they are present in the energy of your reading because they match the energy of the cards and the reading itself, just like everything else, like your crystal or the sounds or the events even that happen during your reading. So today we're taking a look at who you're becoming now and who you're becoming in your future. And to do that, as you can see, I'm dividing your reading into 2 parts. One will be discovering right now, which is your next glow up and transformation, what to expect, who you're becoming now. And then once we read this part of your reading, we'll take a look at the second half, which is who you're meant to become. Okay, so let me pull out your tarot cards. It's very rare. I usually have it ready outside the box, but today I didn't pull it out. There we go. So we'll be taking 6 cards for each part of your reading. Let's shuffle it really well, set the intention. Pile number 1, who are you becoming now and who are you meant to become in your future? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so let's put your future pile to the side for now. Let's put it right there and take a look at your present cards. So, my dear pile number 1, you have runic dice. Okay. You have the twins, self-protection, dual natures. I'm getting a strong idea that you are the golden child. That's why you see the runic dice here. Like something happened. Look, this is gonna sound crazy, but please have an open mind to what I'm about to say. The golden egg. You might be connected. I don't know how to say this without sounding crazy. I mean, even I feel crazy saying this, but I'm just gonna trust my intuition and tell you what I'm seeing. You might be related to some old type of energy civilization, like I'm always almost too afraid to say it. Hold on, let me think how I'm gonna say it without sounding crazy. I think you are related to things in mythology that we hear about, like a magical family, like the Anunnaki or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't tell you where, but I can tell you with the golden child and the twins here and the runes that you do belong to a very unique spiritual family. Maybe even like something divine or something. I'll stop there, but that's what I'm really feeling. The reason I'm stopping is because I don't have information to give. It's just an intuitive hit of belonging to something more than I understand. But I totally feel that. Okay. You have Clover. Whoa, telling you, you seem to be like a lucky one. And you are going to have a very lucky life. And the life that you are going to live is not a normal one. It's not meant to be a normal one, When it's high, it's high. When it's low, it's low. But when it's lucky, it's so lucky. And the reason for that is because with the twins, there's a dual factor to it, where on one part, you're going to be using your divine gifts and blessings to help out in the world, to help others rise high. But at the same time, you are getting it very, very hard, because as a spiritual being from type of spiritual family, please forgive me, I genuinely don't have information. It's just something that's hitting my mind, and I know when something hits my mind like that, I trust it. And maybe if I had more information, I wouldn't be so scared to talk. I would tell you, ooh, could be this and that, but I really don't know. I like sort of channeled something I don't understand. So you have your unique spiritual journey, and the extreme lows help you rise up high. You'll find that this phase of your life is going to be very lucky. You know how when you like cast runes or things that look random, you know how when you're like winning the lottery and it goes 777, or things are aligning and you're so lucky you're gonna get it. Although we're talking about how you're transforming, I do see that your outer world these days is going to be very lucky. The things that you do are going to work out for you in such a crazy way. I even heard in my mind crazy laughter, like ha ha ha. When you're so lucky and things are so good, you laugh hysterically. That's the sound that I heard in my mind. You're going to be so lucky. It's going to be crazy that you're going to laugh hysterically at what's about to appear in your life. Right, let's see your transformation, because we can already see what's going on around you. Secrets. Okay, secrets. I mean, even I'm not allowed. Who are you, pile number 2? What is going on here? I'm gonna do my best to tell you what I'm seeing, but up ahead, maybe we're not all supposed to find out about this now, but you will be finding out in due time. There are crazy transformations happening in your life that are going to unfold for you in ways that maybe will, in fact, just like I heard in my ear, in my mind, laughing hysterically. So let's see who you're becoming. You have the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords. Look out for the 8s, I will tell you that. Look out for the 8s in the next phase of your life. Even Justice in this card is the number 8. Yeah, and of course the older decks, Justice was the number 8. You have the Death card. So look at that, 888. Look out for the number 8s. Or like maybe your birthday isn't an 8. I was just checking if Leo was here. Leo's not here. Maybe you're a Leo. Or maybe you were born on the 8th or something. Or maybe you're like going to be 28, 38, 48 or something. Yeah, just look out for the number 8s. You have the King of Cups. And you have the 3 of Cups. Oof, what an energy. Let's see how things are transforming. I think you're going from a time of darkness to a time of extreme light. Your life seems to be all black and white. You go from extreme to extreme. And after you have gone through a time of great suffering, you are now walking out of this phase and transforming as a person greatly. In this Death card, I see a witch. which tells me that this difficult time served to put you, to extremely push you towards your inner self and your inner gift, that divine gift that you have, that magic, that unique magic. You seem to be different. And when I'm saying different is because, like I explained in the beginning, I can't really put my finger on what type of divine / magic / family you come from. But you're definitely, you have a connection to something big. And this difficult time, which almost felt like you were dying, it was really hard. It truly connected you to your inner witch. You have transformed spiritually. And you have become, look at the hand gestures here. You have gotten so much control over your emotions. And the emotions here are the key. They have become your game. You are able to control your emotions in a way that shifts the world around you, almost like a remote control. And it's like, yeah, you can gauge what the right emotion is to change the energy around you. I don't know how you can do that, but you've got such a strong power here that it's able to physically change things around you. And there's more on that to come that you will find out about soon. How are you going to find out about that? Where are your cards? Can we at least know that for pile number 2, please? Maybe I'm the one who's not allowed to know. Maybe you should do your reading. Okay, maybe I am allowed to know. So, how are you going to find out about how to use that attunement, that gift that you have? Because you have a serious one here that's about to be birthed. You're about to find out who you are. So how are you going to find out? Look, I keep telling you, you're some sort of a witch, and you can do magic. You can manipulate magic. So, and it's, do you see, passed on from a family. I'm telling you. So how are you going to find out? Your ancestors are going to communicate it to you. You're going to feel it through your chakras. That's how you're going to find out about. So you're going to sense it. You're going to sense these emotions and this energy, these energies through your chakras, specifically your heart chakra. Because I remember when I was reading about this golden egg that it was related to the heart chakra. In fact, when I was reading about this card, I learned something that I didn't know before. That the word anahata means unheard sound. Let me check. I can't remember exactly what it means. Let me check. I'll be quick. The unstruck sound. The unstruck sound. So, there you go. This means that you will feel it in your chakras. Your ancestors will know how to pass it on to you through your chakras, especially your heart chakra. You will just know. You know how when, just like birds, nobody teaches them how to do the things that they do, build their nest. If you put 2 birds somewhere, they'll continue to do what they know how to do, how to build their nest, that they have to protect their eggs, that treat them like that until they are born, yada yada yada. All animals have this inner instinct and understanding. And in the same way, your powers, since it's reviving, although it's weird to know, to understand, but having this power and experiencing it will make you understand. And you will understand it through the heart, almost to a point where you can't help but follow that feeling. You will be following these emotions intuitively, and you will be able to manipulate your surrounding. You will be able to control your surrounding through your emotions. That I can tell you. When I was planning for this reading, I did not think I was going to see that. And that is truly the awesome thing about doing readings for the collective. Thank you for watching and allowing me to see this energy. So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Princess of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Once it begins, it's gonna flow naturally. Once you feel it, it's just going to start right away, as if you've always had this remote control and knew how to play this game. So it's an instinct. To translate this is an instinct that you will feel right away. It's like nobody teaches you how to fall in love with someone. It's something you experience. Nobody teaches you how to have a dream and to go after it. It's all things that we go through as natural human beings. As a natural, whatever this is, natural, divine energy, you will also have your experiences of what that gift offers. So, something is being born with a seed here these days as you're watching this reading. And this seed is going to make you very lucky in life. We forgot about this. This seed within you, or this magic within you, is growing these days. And it's one thing that is going to do in your outer world is that it's going to make you very fortunate in life. You're going to be very lucky, prosperous, and you will be living in this beautiful realm and beautiful dream world, prosperous world. And you know, the Ten of Pentacles talks about inheritance from ancestors. So again, you're getting the energy of ancestors. So part of your magic is to be able to create this prosperity. Yeah, you move things. Why wouldn't you? It makes sense. You're going to be creating your own luck, literally creating your own luck through manipulation of energy. And you can see here that it is through ancestors, with this figure being buried. Just this element. I'll read the Five of Pentacles for you in a moment. But again, this is like a total highlight of the family thing I've realized. You seem to come from like... you know, I don't want to say unicorns. It's because I don't think it's unicorns. But like fairies or something. I don't know, like some sort of mythical, beautiful, divine beings. Call me crazy. I just really feel it. There's something about your ancestors. Yeah, you come from a special line. Like when I say special, everybody's special. But special in terms of like some higher thing. Please forgive me, I really don't know. If I did, I would be clearer, but I lack information here. I can only sense it intuitively. Look at the colors around the Five of Pentacles. Aren't they the same colors here in the Death card, where we've noticed this remote control-like ability to use your emotions to change your surrounding? I really feel here with the Five of Pentacles that what's changing these days is that you'll be able to change in such a magical way the things that you lack in your life, be it wealth, health, opportunities, whatever this is. You will be able to use that gift to really transform the things that you currently lack in your life. That's one of the major transformations that you will be able to do or have the gift to do. You want to be careful with the Princess of Swords. I believe this is your guidance because this is such big power. The Princess of Swords, there is the aspect of innocence and honesty with the Princess of Swords. Love for all. So with that type of power, you want to have the responsibility to be careful how you use that power towards others and yourself. Yeah, and like I said, it's an instinct that you will connect to, and it will work right off the bat accurately. Very well. I know it sounds like it might be a crazy reading, but guys, this is what I'm seeing through your cards. And I'm sure that as you connect with this emotion and start playing with that energy, as you can see, I know you will remember this reading. All right, so this is the first part that I see in that type of crazy transformation. It might sound crazy to all of us, but you know, it's crazy for all of us because this is unique type of power. And I believe that there's randomness here. And I believe that something is happening these days where this is awakening within you. It will be communicated to you through your ancestors. You're going to see. You're going to start feeling power you've never felt before. Remember this reading. And yeah, if you do decide to tell me about it, I would really, really be appreciative. I mean, it's awesome to see the readings in the other world, in the world. Okay, so let me clear your cards and see who you're becoming. I mean, after that, I really don't know what you're going to become. Let's find out together. Okay, so let's see who you're going to become in your future. There. So, you have etching press. You have the dancer, self-expression, strength. Maybe some of you are going to be working in the entertainment industry or news, something where your expression is going to be seen by so many people. Maybe you're going to be a reporter or a singer or a performer, something in the media. You have Buttercup, and you're going to be greatly seen. You know why? Because the Buttercup is so bright that when you put it next to your skin, it turns this part yellow, right? So you're going to be so bright, very popular. You're going to be seen. You're going to be in the media. Very well seen. Very well received. Look at that. Oh, sunny day. And you're going to be in the media for a very long time because you have the mushroom. And to me, the mushroom is a symbol of longevity. So you're going to be seen so bright that you even have the umbrella, you know? You're going to be so bright, it seems. well known. Everyone can see you. You can't miss you. Okay. And you have the Seven of Swords. I see a strong character with the Seven of Swords. People not being able to handle you. You're not easy. You're a star, obviously, in your future. You have a strong fandom, and also you're very smart with the way you speak. Your thoughts are quick. You're witty, and you're not easily like caught. Yeah, you're not caught with the Seven of Swords. You're not easy to catch as a victim, because you know that's one of the things of the media. You're seen, but then people can use that, your popularity, to manipulate, right? That's not going to happen with you. So you're not easy, an easy person to deal with. You have the Four of Swords, very calm and hypnotic. The reason, because look at that. If you look at the circles, it takes you in, it sucks you into these circles, right? It's almost hypnotic. So I really feel in the future you're going to be very charismatic, and the way you speak and you look and your energy is very hypnotic to the people who are watching you, and that's why it's very hard not to love you, and that's why you're becoming one of the reasons why you're becoming very popular. Strong magnetic character. You have the Nine of Wands, very powerful, untouchable. Can you believe that? Untouchable. And one of the big reasons that you're untouchable is your magnetic field. I mean the aura and the energy around you. Nothing can touch you. You seem to be very protected. That divine aspect we were exploring. You have the Fool card. It seems like you will be taking people to the future, because we have here the god Janus looking to the past and the future. And it seems like you are going to be put into the media, and with that power of not being able to be beaten down, and that magnetic power that you have, is like taking people in a very strong way from maybe one level of awareness to the next. You're shifting something great with your speech and popularity. Maybe it's not your speech, with your work and popularity. You have the Princess of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, 2 nines. So first it was the 8s, and then it's the 9s. With the nines speak of an ending. So it's like you're ending one type of life for the collective, taking us anew with the Fool to a new one. It's a shift in mindset with the Nine of Swords. So what you're doing here, whatever your work is going to be, will really be shifting awareness. And I think you have a divine role here. That was the most important thing about your journey, that shift in mindset. What does the Princess of Pentacles want to say here? The hands. The ability to manifest your dreams to your reality. That's still part of, that's continuing with us. So it starts off with you discovering it these days, and it continues with you for the rest of your life. It's centering your reading here. you being capable of achieving the things you envision into your sphere of life. And it's so wonderful to see that first, you won't be beaten down, and second, how you are using this power to truly shift other people's minds to the better. And it's really awesome to see how magnetizing you are going to be. It's going to be very useful for you, or the power that you have to make that shift. As you bring out that magnetic energy, you bring out with it some frequency that even without the meaning of the words themselves are frequencies of healing for others. Maybe some of you are going to be creating some sound with frequency. Maybe you're going to be speaking in a certain frequency. Or maybe you're just going to be vibrating in a certain frequency that's going to help with the maybe clearance of energy in the world, or help others attune to this frequency. You know, sound is a frequency. There are healing frequencies. I think your frequency is definitely going to be helping heal others, for sure. And you can see others rising, especially mentally and intellectually and emotionally. I see people healing and rising. My dear pile number 2, your reading was nothing short of awe-striking. I can't believe it. I wish you the best of luck. I did not imagine anything close to that when I thought about this reading, and I have so much respect for you. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors and what you're going to do in the world. Look out, listen to your inner self. If you feel something, follow it. If you want, in fact, to manifest things these days, maybe that's where you're guided to start. Try it out and see. This was your reading, my dear pile number 2. I wish you the best of luck in your journey. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. This is a key, it is a key project that I wanted to bring out, and I was so passionate about it. I did partner with a nutritionist last year that I really love and believe in, to be able to bring out this idea to you guys. And if you're vegan, there is a vegan version. If not, you can make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And my dear pile number 2, I just had a hit of like an idea in my mind. I heard, be careful with how you think. It's very strong, very powerful. So be very mindful of how you think. This was your reading. I know I loved it so much. Love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to this pile, then your crystal is the beautiful amethyst cluster, as well as the card Hummingbird. But if you chose your pile using your zodiac signs, oops, I forgot to pick another one, then the signs in that case for this pile are Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo, and Leo. Welcome to your reading, guys. Today we're taking a look at who you're becoming now and who you will become in your future, who you're transforming into in the future. All right, who you will be in the future. So to do this reading, we'll be dividing it into two piles. First one will be exploring the now, and then the second one will be exploring your future self. There is a deck missing. It's a small one. I forgot to put it in the reading at the very beginning. There we go. So, Who are you becoming now and in your future? Wonderful. By the way, if these are not your zodiac signs, please don't worry about it. As I always say, they are present in your reading because their energies match the energy of your reading, just like all the cards in your pile, as well as the crystal and everything that happens during the pile. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out 6 cards for each pile. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 4, 5, and 6. Wonderful. All right, so now we're ready. Let's put your future pile to the side and take a look at who you're currently transforming into. Who are you becoming? So you have the runic dice. That's the same card that popped up in pile number 2. If you were drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it. You have the scholar, investigation, research. Wow, so cool. Oh, the hummingbird. Okay. You have, that's the exact card again that popped up in pile number 2. Yeah, in that case, I highly recommend you check pile number 2. You'll really be surprised if you're drawn to it, of course. You have the birch tree. It's definitely a new season here for you. It's like you're becoming a new person. You have the 10 of Wands. Or you're clear, I see. You're clearing out all of the negativities and the things that affected you in a negative way in your past. You have the Devil card. It seems like you will be taking huge steps into clearing out toxicity in every way, including people around you. You have the 7 of Swords. The Temperance card. The Magician, and you have, wow, the Emperor. So I do see you becoming stronger. What I see coming ahead for you, or how you're currently changing, who you're becoming, I see you've made major changes in your life and you're moving in the right direction because the hummingbird, it knows where its nectar is. It goes to it every single day. It knows the way, it goes to it. So I see you're in the right direction. You know where you're going, and you are in fact moving in the right direction to creating, first of all, longevity in your health, because we have the mushroom here. To me, this is a symbol of longevity. They do study mushroom in the longevity centers, and it's very healthy. It provides long life and health. I'm not, of course, a doctor by any means. Please don't take my words for it. Always, please get your information, of course, from the right medical sources. So here with the chamomile tea and the mushroom, I really see that, and the nectar, that you have been taking great care of your health. And I see that you will find a lot of things healing within your body that will almost disappear like it's magic. Yeah, that Temperance, yeah, you're finding balance within your body. And the Magician next to that really shows that you will find a lot of things healing in such a magical way, including mentally because I see this person is thinking. It reminds me of, you'll be able to retract information quicker. You'll be able to think faster. If there was maybe like fogginess, that's going away. You're more alert for sure. And your body is becoming so much healthier. So I definitely see that. I see clearance, and the reason I say clearance is because the birch twigs, they've been used to with the Irish, they used to use it as a symbol to clear out the negative energy during Yule, preparing as a cleanse for the new year, new season. So I see you're clearing out all the hardships and the toxicities, the things that have been very hard on you, especially on your health. Like they've been weighing you down, making you feel tired. The people that have been making you feel tired, the habits with the cigarette here that have been weighing you down and making you feel tired. You're getting rid in this period of your life of so much of the things that used to make you feel weighed down. You feel healthier, you feel alert, you feel energized. Look at the chakras radiating, your aura is healthy, and overall with the Emperor sitting alone right there, you feel powerful than life. You feel so powerful, rejuvenated and in control. Even how you feel is powerful, my dear pile number 3. Now, in this phase of your life, I do see that you're reading a lot. You're getting information about how to do things the right way. You're educating yourself about the different things that used to stand in your way. And I see that you're making great use of this information. It's not just you reading and finding out, because what is good information if you're not going to apply it? I see that you're taking a chance on yourself, a great chance on yourself, and making many, many moves that were to you in the past unthinkable. Like they could have been good ideas to you in the past. You would have maybe thought, oh, maybe one day I'll try that. No, this is a time of action for you. This is a time where you're picking up the phone, doing the things that used to feel tricky to you with the 7 of Swords. It's like, you know what? I am going to call that gym and I'm going to do that membership. I am going to call my therapist. I am going to do this. I am going to like check if there are any healthy this or that in my area. So I see you taking action. I see you communicating with others about the different changes that you're going to be making in your life. If it revolves around others, like I won't be able to come on this day because on this day I have to do that, and so on. I see you calling others to maybe stop things that I see you making difficult communication, to be honest. It's like you're making that phone call to tell this person that you're not gonna be doing this or that with them anymore. You're calling that person, telling them we're not gonna be meeting every Sunday. I see you communicating and making grand changes in your life that are going to have a huge effect on how you feel, how you think, and how you're changing as a person. You're making major changes these days that are also making you lucky, because if you look closely, there are the ladybirds. Not only is it giving you great luck, but something that you may not be seeing right away, or like with your naked eyes, something that you will be feeling as you're clearing all of this. Your aura is clearing, your energy is clearing. We did talk about that in the birch card. You will be noticing that the luck around you is also changing. So you make these little changes in your life and you start finding that your whole life is changing as a consequence. And that's perhaps why you have the runic dice, this element of luck, where we do know that as within, so without. And you are the perfect example. Your reading shows the perfect example of what it means to change internally and see your world on the outside change as a consequence. So yeah, I definitely see this happening. And I see a lot of paperwork, perhaps. You're doing everything necessary that you've been putting on the side. Maybe you've had a lot of paperwork that you haven't been dealing with, a lot of work that you've been putting on the side. Maybe you're going to be with school or you're studying. So maybe you've had a lot of studies that you've been putting on the side and you're like, I got this, give me these studies. I'm going to study, I'm going to finish my homework, or I'm going to finish these official paper that that were due for a long time ago. I'm just going to get my life in order, is exactly what I'm seeing. And I see you becoming someone who is in control, organized, clean, has their life together very well, healthy, bright, vibrating great energy. In a little time, as you make all these big changes, you're going to feel so proud of yourself. You're going to feel like you're in such control of your life. And you're going to be so happy and proud to embody with the Emperor that type of order and control over your life. Good for you. So health, control, you're organized, you feel like, I have a grip on my life. I love what I'm doing. I love that I am so in control. I finish this on time. I do this like that. I love this energy for you. It's like you've got your life together. Good job, pile number 3. Good job. So proud of you. Okay, look out for the number 15 because I'm seeing a 5 here. 14 plus 1 is another 5. So yeah, look out for that number. It might be significant to you. All right. Also the number 4s. Look out for 4 and 4. Look out for the number 4s as well. In fact, 5 minus 1 is a 4. Yeah. Anyways, look out for the number 4s and 15s. So this is what I see in your reading on who you're becoming these days. I'm so proud of you. You've got your life together and you are changing in such a grand way, especially your health as a result. Right, I'm going to take now your cards out of the way and let's check out who you are becoming in the future. All right. So you have phone call. Wow, okay. Maybe it has to do with communication. Let's see. The Champion. Wow. Achievement, downfall. Wow, okay. Let's wait. Can you hear me? Oh my God, at that point. Are you going to be a communicator? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. And you have the hawthorn. It's a very sacred tree. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the 9 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. Wow, the 10 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Whoa, 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 whoa. So cool. You have the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. So, you are going to, in your future, with the Champion and achievement, create such huge success. And with the Can You Hear Me, I see that people all around you are going to be hearing about that great success that you've created. It's like, did you hear? Did you hear that pile number 3 did this company? Remember that company they were talking about? It went viral. It went international. Wow. Did you hear? Pile number 3 is like in another country now, or maybe they have a penthouse. Did you hear that small project that pile number 3 did that they really believed in and turned into something huge? And they have like a huge fan base or huge community that believes in them. Or maybe they're married now. That could be another thing with the 10 of Cups. They have a beautiful family. Yeah, I really feel like in your future, you are making your dreams come true. Perhaps it started with how you made these huge changes that we saw in the first part of your reading that you're doing these days. I see that in your future, you've saved up a lot and you were able to put your money in a project that you believed in, which will ultimately result in great success. It's going to be such a great boom, and your life is going to transform in such a huge way that you'll have people calling, whoa, did you hear that transformation? Did you see what pile number 3 is? Did you hear about them in the news or something? Yeah, that part or that aspect of your life is definitely apparent in your reading. I believe you're going to be saving and making up so much wealth that with generations to come, they will be benefiting from this wealth. And one of the reasons I say that is because you've got the hawthorn tree, and I know that it lives for like over 400 years. So we see longevity again. You're going to be creating huge wealth that your family will benefit from greatly, and the generations to come. I think you are going to be a hotshot, like some big name, big business. You want to be careful, however. Is this going to be awesome? Oh my God, it's going to be awesome. Don't let it get to your head. Don't fear. See, the downfall or the down element, it's called the disadvantage. Here is that it might cause you to worry about, when you get something big like that, you might be worrying about losing it. Yeah, especially with the 5 of Cups. You might be constantly afraid of losing what you've created. And so I see your guidance here is that you want this to be a blessing for you, and you don't want it to become a double-edged sword that would hurt you more than any other time. Because when there's huge windfall or a huge revenue, there's huge risk as well, right? So your cards are greatly guiding you in the future to not fall into the trap, because it's the mind with the 9 of Swords, to not fall into the trap of worrying, because you've done so much work and you know better with the Scholar card. I remember in the first part of your reading, let me get your cards, you're well read and you know how to take care of your health. You took everything toxic out. I mean, you've done a wonderful job. So now that you're aware of how to take care of yourself, communicating to yourself, with yourself, is going to be very important in your future. Be careful to not be so attached to the awesome things you're creating. Are they staying there? Look at that. This card is here to ease your mind and let you know that this is not going anywhere. Not after you're gone, not after your children are gone, not after your children's children are gone. It's here to stay. So don't be so afraid and so attached and so disappointment with the ebbs and flows. Let it be. Enjoy what you have, and don't let your mind fall entrapped to these natural ebbs and flows of life. Turning what could be a great blessing into a great source of pain. Why? When it's there, meant to make you happy. Enjoy that happiness and don't be so afraid. Yeah, do, of course, what is necessary. No question about that. But at the same time, also don't be so afraid of losing things. In fact, you're not only is the hawthorn a tree of that lives for a long time, representing in your case longevity, but also it's a sacred tree. And the reason it's a sacred tree, because the Celts believed in the Celtic mythology that there were fairies that lived under the hawthorn tree as guardians. So you can truly see that this is meant for you to have. It's protected. It's not going anywhere. So Your reading from now is letting you know that in the future, because you're going to be something huge one day that everyone's going to hear about, talk about, hear about. Do you see the charts? Your charts are going to the roof. You're gonna do something great one day. And it starts with you organizing yourself now as you're doing. Don't let, because this could be absolutely avoided, don't shift. Don't let the energy of your future shift to it being a source of pain, because it's meant to be in your future a source of great joy for you and the people around you. So if you remember that, you're good to go. This was your reading, my dear pile number 3. Wishing you the best with your future. You're making some awesome changes these days that are going to take you to a tomorrow that you can't even begin to imagine. You're going to be so successful, so wealthy, so happy. And I know by hearing this advice, you already know it, because you're moving towards it these days, removing the toxicity, you're educating yourself. Just keep this in mind. And if you keep this in mind, you change that energy as well. My dear pile number 3, this was your reading. I truly hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And please don't forget to check out my productivity e-cookbook. It has 210 recipes that are healthy, delicious, and are cooked in a matter of minutes, giving you the rest of the day to do what is important for you. And I did partner with a nutritionist that I really loved and believe in. I wanted to say I've partnered with this nutritionist last year to be able to bring out this e-cookbook for you guys. And I was very passionate about making sure that I provide a tool that is easy to use, so that you are able to eat healthy, delicious food, but not spend the rest of the day, trying to get the right food, search for the right ingredients, search for the right recipes that taste good, and spend most of your day in the kitchen trying to make it happen, which is one of the big reasons where people put healthy eating to the side. And so this way you can really, spend a couple of minutes, eat something delicious and healthy, but able to go on in your day. You'll find everything in there. If you feel like a snack, it's in there. A smoothie, salad, a breakfast, brunch, supper, dinner, you name it. A dessert, it's all in there. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also a vegan version, by the way, if you're vegan. If not, you can even make use of both ebooks. There are no duplicate recipes, and this way you'll have a plethora of healthy and delicious meals to choose from, maybe even for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for tuning in, my dear pile number 3. Loved your reading. Wish you a great life of prosperity. Good job on the major changes you're making in your life right now. You're doing a great favor to yourself. I'm so proud of you, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.